No chasing trends, no distractions. Just songs about real places. Every Saturday morning just after sunrise, the town would come alive before the day got hot. Old Miller unlocked that creaky front door, and one by one the trucks filled up the parking lot. Farm hands in denim boots covered in dust, neighbors catching up on another busy week. I was just a young boy sitting quiet nearby, learning more from listening than hearing anybody speak. Nobody was famous, nobody was rich, but somehow everybody had a place. Saturday at Miller's Feed Store, where a handshake still carried its weight. Coffee cups and laughter by the front porch rail, and nobody ever seemed in a hurry that day. Stories passed around like family heirlooms from folks who knew exactly where they stood. Saturday at Miller's Feed Store taught me what it means to belong to something good. The faded sign above us had seen better years, but nobody paid much attention anymore. What mattered was the people gathered underneath, and the welcome waiting through that old front door. Mr. Carter talked cattle, Jim talked weather, someone always joked about the high school team, and every conversation somehow circled back to helping somebody chase a hard-earned dream. Those simple little moments seemed ordinary then. Now I know just how rare they were. Saturday at Miller's Feed Store, where a handshake still carried its weight. Coffee cups and laughter by the front porch rail, and nobody ever seemed in a hurry that day. Stories passed around like family heirlooms from folks who knew exactly where they stood. Saturday at Miller's Feed Store taught me what it means to belong to something good. Years rolled by and faces slowly changed. Some moved away, some settled into time. But whenever life gets louder than it should, I can still see that little place inside my mind. The smell of feet, the sound of boots on wood, the kind of memories money can't buy. Saturday at Miller's Feed Store still lives on every now and then. Whenever neighbors gather and pull up a chair, I see that old tradition start again. The world keeps moving faster every season, but some lessons never leave for good. Saturday at Miller's Feed Store showed me the strength of a small town neighborhood. Just a worn wooden bench beneath a weathered sign, and a boy learning how people become family over time. Good people and memories worth holding on to. Subscribe here to the channel Country Revival and enjoy country the way you remember it. Every summer when the heat finally let go of the day, we'd meet behind the grain elevator just before the light would fade. The silos stood like giants against the painted evening sky, and we'd race through the tall grass while the first stars came alive. Mason jars clutched in our hands, lids punched full of holes, chasing little flashes of gold wherever they would go. The whole world seemed to slow down with every passing breeze, and magic felt as real as anything we'd ever seen. Back then we didn't need much to believe in something wonderful. Fireflies behind the grain elevator, lighting up a summer night we'd never forget. Tiny sparks floating through the darkness like little pieces of a dream we hadn't caught yet. Laughing through the fields until the moon climbed high, holding a jar full of wonder in our hands. Fireflies behind the grain elevator. We'd compare our glowing treasures like they were worth the king's reward, but then sit beneath the silos talking about what tomorrow held in store. Nobody checked the clock and nobody worried where to be. The night itself was all the entertainment that we'd need. Sometimes we'd set the jars back down and watch them fly away, their lights drifting through the darkness like they had somewhere else to be. And we'd stand there quietly watching until they disappeared, knowing we'd come back and do it all again tomorrow, year after year. Those little lights taught us somehow that joy could be simple and free. Fireflies behind the grain elevator, lighting up a summer night we'd never forget. Tiny sparks floating through the darkness like little pieces of a dream we hadn't caught yet. Laughing through the fields until the moon climbed high, holding a jar full of wonder in our hands. Fireflies behind the grain elevator. The years have carried me far beyond those fields, but some memories never fade. Whenever I see a firefly glow in the distance, I'm right back there again. Fireflies behind the grain elevator, still shining through the memories I keep. The tall grass, the twilight, the friends beside me, and all the simple happiness that came so naturally. No money, no plans, no place we'd rather be, just kids in a summer night that felt endless and free. Fireflies behind the grain elevator. The jars are gone, the years rolled by, but those little lights still fill the sky. Somewhere in my mind, behind the great elevator. Every first Saturday before the morning heat, Dad would load the pickup and roll down Maple Street. I'd sit beside the window, boots swinging off the seat, watching fields wake slowly while the auction crowd would meet. Number tags on old coats, coffee in their hands, neighbors swapping stories only country folks understand. Rows of weathered treasures spread across the gravel ground, and every faded object seemed to speak without a sound. I didn't know their history, but I could feel it in the air, like every scratch and dent was proof that somebody once cared. From the last row at the Saturday auction, I learned that time leaves fingerprints behind. A rusty lantern, a rocking chair, a toolbox worn by years, each one carried pieces of a life. While the auctioneer kept calling out the numbers loud and clear, I was chasing all the stories I could find. From the last row at the Saturday auction, that's where wonder first opened my eyes. Dust danced beneath the shelter of an old equipment shed, sunlight cutting through it like the pages I'd never read. There was a pocket watch missing half its chain, a cedar box of letters stained by seasons and by rain. Some folks came for bargains, some for things they truly needed, some just couldn't bear to see old memories get discarded. And I'd imagine where they'd been before they landed there, the roads they traveled down, and all the lives they shared. Those things were more than objects, though I couldn't explain it then. They felt like little chapters waiting to be opened again. From the last row at the Saturday auction, I learned that time leaves fingerprints behind. A rusty lantern, a rocking chair, a toolbox worn by years, each one carried pieces of a life. While the auctioneer kept calling out the numbers loud and clear, I was chasing all the stories I could find. From the last row at the Saturday auction, and that's where wonder first opened my eyes. Now when I pass an old barn standing lonely by the road, I still think about the people and the things they used to hold. How a simple keepsake can outlive the hands it knew, and somehow keep a memory alive for someone new. From the last row at the Saturday auction, I learned that every ending leaves a trace. A lantern full of rust, a chair worn smooth with years, still carry echoes no one can replace. And though those days are gone now, I can see them crystal clear whenever memory takes me back in time. To the last row at the Saturday auction, where a young boy learned the value of a life. The crowd would fade, the trucks would roll away, dust settling softly at the end of day. But some stories never really leave your side. They still ride home with me from that last row in my mind.
There was a giant map hanging in our den, pinned to the wall way back when. From California coastlines to the Great Plains sky, it covered half the room and caught my eye. Every summer after we come back home, Dad would grab a pen and mark where we'd gone. Then we'd stand around and relive the ride, like the journey was still alive inside. Every little marker had a story to tell, of roads we traveled and memories that fell into place. Map pins across America, scattered like stars across the land. Every color marked an adventure, every stop became part of who I am. Mountains, deserts, rivers wide, all connected by those family drives. Looking at that map, it's easy to see those pins drew more than routes for me. Vacation brochures covered the kitchen table, everybody making their case when they were able. My sister wanted beaches, I wanted the hills. Mom just wanted somewhere we'd all sit still. The debates would last for half the night, tracing highways with fingers under the light, dreaming about places we'd never seen before the next summer finally arrived. Half the fun was planning where we'd go, long before we ever hit the road. Map pins across America, scattered like stars across the land. Every color marked an adventure, every stop became part of who I am. Mountains, deserts, rivers wide, all connected by those family drives. Looking at that map, it's easy to see those pins drew more than routes for me. The map is faded nowadays, some corners worn with age, but when I look at it, I still recall the excitement before every call, to pack our bags and chase the sun, not knowing what the next week might become. Map pins across America still shine brighter than they should, not because of where they landed, but because of the people who stood around that wall year after year, making memories we still hold dear. And every pin reminds me faithfully, adventure was always family to me. A map on a wall and a dream in our eyes, remember the journeys that brought us together.
Friday sunlight danced across the classroom floor. White chalk letters stretched from one side to the other door. Rows of youngsters waited near their polished chairs, holding nervous smiles and hopeful little prayers. One by one we stepped into the room spotlight, searching for the courage to get every letter right. Mrs. Carter's Friday spelling bee felt as grand as any victory could be. Every syllable became a chance to see how persistence could unlock belief in me. The blackboard held a challenge written bold and clear. Quiet concentration settled far and near. A bright award ribbon hung upon display, inspiring every student through the day. Applause arrived in waves, both warm and small, making effort feel rewarding after all. Mrs. Carter's Friday spelling bee felt as grand as any victory could be. Every syllable became a chance to see how persistence could unlock belief in me. Mistakes became companions rather than defeat. Each attempt transformed uncertainty to steady feet, growing stronger with every word we'd meet. Mrs. Carter's Friday spelling bee felt as grand as any victory could be. Every syllable became a chance to see how persistence could unlock belief in me. The years rolled on beyond that schoolhouse hall, yet I still remember standing proud and tall when simple words seem bigger than them all. She started with a cedar chest of memories, a stack of worn-out clothes too hard to throw away, Sunday dresses, flannel sleeves, school day denim, faded soft with age. She'd sit beside the frosted window in that rocking chair through winter nights. One careful stitch, then one more story, piecing yesterday into tomorrow's light. She never said she was preserving time. She simply smiled and kept on sewing. My sister's blue ribbon quilt was never just a county fair prize. It held our scraped up knees and birthday candles, Christmas morning shining in our eyes. Every square could tell a different story. Every scene could lead us back again. She turned ordinary moments into something that forever wraps around this family. There's a patch from Daddy's fishing shirt, one from Mama's yellow Sunday dress, the sleeve I wore my first day working, tiny flowers from her graduation vest. Now the grandkids build their little forts, then fall asleep beneath its gentle weight. They don't yet know they're dreaming under half a century of love and faith. Some folks pass down silver heirlooms. She passed down where our hearts belong. My sister's blue ribbon quilt was never just a county fair prize. It held our scraped up knees and birthday candles, Christmas morning shining in our eyes. Every square could tell a different story. Every scene could lead us back again. She turned ordinary moments into something that forever wraps around this family. Threads may loosen, colors may soften, years will leave their quiet trace, but love stitched slow with patient hands never fades or loses place. Long after every voice grows silent, long after old photographs grow dim, that quilt will keep on telling children exactly where they've always been. My sister's blue ribbon quilt still covers more than winter nights. It shelters every laugh we've shared, every tear we've held too tight. No museum wall could ever hold it. No ribbon tells its truest worth. It's the warmth of one devoted heart, still reaching across the years. When movie night grows quiet and little heads rest side by side, that old quilt keeps doing what my sister always did, holding all of us together. Every night after Mom turned out the light, I'd lay awake for a little while. Moonlight slipped through the curtains slow, painting silver shapes across my room. Toys were scattered on the wooden floor, like they'd been left from adventures before. And up above on that old white ceiling, I could see 1,000 different things. A mountain here, a sailing ship there, my imagination filled the air. Popcorn ceiling stars shining in a world that was all mine, turning little shadows into stories, night after night. I didn't need to leave that room to travel farther than the moon, back when wonder wasn't hard to find under those popcorn ceiling stars. Glow in the dark constellations overhead, still holding on long after bedtime was said. I'd connect the dots and make believe there were endless places waiting for me. Some nights I'd captain a ship at sea, some nights I'd fly where nobody could reach. Every dream began before I closed my eyes, somewhere between the moonlight and the night. Funny how a child can see so much in things grown-ups barely notice. Popcorn ceiling stars shining in a world that was all mine, turning little shadows into stories, night after night. I didn't need to leave that room to travel farther than the moon, back when wonder wasn't hard to find under those popcorn ceiling stars. The room is gone, the years moved on, and childhood faded little by little. But every now and then I still look up and remember what it felt like to believe the ordinary could become something extraordinary. Popcorn ceiling stars still glow somewhere inside my mind, a reminder that imagination can outlive the hands of time. Those simple nights taught me something true. The world is bigger than what we can view, and a part of that young dreamer still shines under those popcorn ceiling stars. Moonlight through the curtains, quiet as can be, a room full of possibilities. Yeah, some of the greatest journeys I've ever known started right there, lying at home. Every Saturday around 10:30, you knew exactly where we'd all be then. Past the playground and the baseball field, Court 3 was our little piece of real. Rackets leaning on the chain link fence, talking big dreams that made perfect sense. The summer sun hanging high above, and not a single place we'd rather be than that. We came to play, but we stayed for more. Those weekends became something worth showing up for. Saturdays at Court 3, where friendship grew naturally. Long rallies, easy laughs, and afternoons we thought would always last. Water bottles lined up by the gate, nobody ever seemed to run late. Looking back, it's easy to see life was good at Court 3. Some days we'd play until our arms gave out. Other days we'd mostly stand around, trading stories, making plans, trying to figure out who we'd become. The shadow stretched across the net each night as the evening slowly softened the light. And somehow every conversation there felt like it belonged exactly where we were. Back then we never thought about time. We figured those Saturdays would always be mine. Saturdays at Court 3, where friendship grew naturally. Long rallies, easy laughs, and afternoons we thought would always last. Water bottles lined up by the gate, nobody ever seemed to run late. Looking back, it's easy to see life was good at Court 3. Now we're scattered in different towns, different jobs and different roads we found. But every now and then we still call and somehow pick up right where we left it all. Because real friendships don't fade away, they just learn new ways to stay. Saturdays at Court 3 still mean more than they used to mean. Not because of wins or scores, but because of who stood on those courts. The games are over, the years roll by, but those memories never said goodbye. And part of me will always be on those Saturdays at Court 3. A worn out net and a summer breeze, a handful of friends and endless possibilities. Yeah, some places become more than scenery, like those Saturdays at Court 3. Every December, when the cold rolled in, Mom would bring that catalog in again. Set it on the coffee table by the firelight glow, and we'd grab our markers before the first snow. My brother wanted trains, My sister wanted dolls. I had my eye on things bigger than us all. Spread out on the carpet from wall to wall, dreaming about Christmas in our little hall. The world seemed wide as those 100 pages turned, and every wish was a spark that burned. In the Christmas catalog circle, we were kings and queens of make-believe. Every folded page held another adventure, and every picture gave us something to believe. With colored markers and hopeful hearts, we'd map out dreams before they could start. Back when wonder came simple and free, in the Christmas catalog circle around the tree. We'd draw big stars beside our favorite things, imagining the joy that Christmas morning brings. Dad would laugh and shake his head at all the things we thought Santa had read. The tree lights danced across the room, casting magic in the winter gloom. And somehow those evenings felt so grand, with a marker and a catalog in hand. We didn't know how fast the years would fly, or how precious those nights would be in time. In the Christmas catalog circle, we were kings and queens of make-believe. Every folded page held another adventure, and every picture gave us something to believe. With colored markers and hopeful hearts, we'd map out dreams before they could start. Back when wonder came simple and free, in the Christmas catalog circle around the tree. Now the catalogs are harder to find, and childhood lies somewhere behind. But every December I still recall those winter nights and those living room walls. The gifts came and went through the years somehow, but the dreaming is what stays with me now. In the Christmas catalog circle, we found treasures money couldn't buy. Laughter in the room, family all together, and wonder shining in our eyes. Those folded pages never really disappeared, they're still alive every time this season's here. And a part of that young boy still believes in the Christmas catalog circle around the tree. Just a glowing tree and a cold December night, markers on the carpet and the world feeling bright. Back when every page held possibility, that's the Christmas catalog I still see.
School let out on a Friday afternoon. The whole town baked beneath that June heat wave. Coach Thompson had a plan for us. He said the old ballpark could use a little love. We grabbed some brushes and a couple cans, didn't know we'd remember it again. Just a bunch of kids with time to spare, and a summer hanging in the air. Nobody thought we'd be making history then.
just looking for something to do with our friends. The summer we painted the dugouts blue and white from end to end. Paint on our jeans, paint on our sneakers, and laughter around every bend. The benches shine beneath the sunlight like they were brand new once again. Funny how the work we did together still colors those memories in my head. Megan splashed paint across Tommy's shirt, started a battle that only got worse. We spent more time laughing than painting some days, but somehow we still got the whole thing done. The radio played from a truck nearby while clouds drifted across the July sky, and every brush stroke seemed to say this was our town in our own small way. The paint eventually faded with the years, but not the friendships we built out there. The summer we painted the dugouts blue and white from end to end. Paint on our jeans, paint on our sneakers, and laughter around every bend. The benches shine beneath the sunlight like they were brand new once again. Funny how the work we did together still colors those memories in my head. Now some of us lie miles away, some stay close and never changed. But whenever I pass that old baseball field, I still feel what those summers revealed, that the best days aren't always grand. Sometimes they're built with a brush in your hand. The summer we painted the dugouts was more than a volunteer day. It was learning how a group of dreamers could leave a mark that somehow stayed. Those fresh painted benches are long gone now, but I can still see every face somehow. And every time those memories come around, I'm back there painting that hometown. Just a few brushes and a summer sky, friends beside me, and time rolling by. Yeah, some of life's best victories came from that summer and those dugout seats. Every June the same garage doors rolled aside, canvas, brushes, and memories gathered inside. Paint pails waited near a folded length of cloth, ready for another season to set forth. No headlines mark the hours they gave away, yet their steady hands shaped each celebration day. The town parade banner crew carried more than thread, keeping cherished customs moving straight ahead. through. Neighbors traded stories over ladders and planks, offering encouragement instead of thanks. Faded lettering slowly found its voice once more, brighter than the summer mornings before. Their dedication never asked for praise, it simply returned year after year in countless ways. The town parade banner crew carried more than thread, keeping cherished customs moving straight ahead. With every careful stroke and patch they made anew, they held a piece of hometown spirit shining through. Many faces changed as decades came and went, still the purpose stayed exactly as it meant, passing devotion onward with good intent. The town parade banner crew carried more than thread, keeping cherished customs moving straight ahead. Oh, with every careful stroke and patch they made anew, they held a piece of hometown spirit shining through. Then the banner led the march beneath the sun, a familiar signal that the day had begun, honoring the people who kept tradition strong. Before the morning painted gold across the autumn sky, the station lights were shining long before the sun. Cast iron griddles filled the room with butter and warm smiles, and every handshake made you feel like family from day one. I never knew why everybody came so early then. I only knew it felt like home somehow. At the volunteer firehouse, breakfast every fall, neighbors filled the tables, there was room enough for all. More than stacks of pancakes, waiting fresh and hot each year. It was a town reminding every heart, you'll always matter here. Firefighters joked while pouring coffee cup by cup. Grandmothers passed the syrup down the line. Children traded stories while the grown-ups shared the news. And nobody watched the clock or hurried through their time. Looking back, I finally understand. Those mornings built us one small meal at a time. At the volunteer firehouse, breakfast every fall. Neighbors filled the tables, there was room enough for all. More than stacks of pancakes, waiting fresh and hot each year. It was a town reminding every heart, you'll always matter here. The engine stood ready if trouble ever came, yet kindness answered long before the sirens did. That's how a little town stayed strong together. At the volunteer firehouse, breakfast every fall. I learned that caring for each other was the greatest feast of all. Now wherever life may lead me, one lesson stays sincere. The strongest flame is neighborly love that burns from year to year. I still remember maple leaves outside those open doors, the smell of coffee, laughter, and a brand new autumn morning. Some traditions never stop feeding the soul. Beyond cabin 9, where the tall pines sway, a faded golden watercraft quietly stayed, pulled high above the pebbles near the bay, waiting for explorers at the break of day. Lake mist lifted softly from the glassy blue, every shoreline secret called us farther through. The yellow canoe behind cabin 9 carried bold imaginations past every sign, through hidden coves where young hearts roamed, making distant corners of the lake feel home. Inside the timber lodge, root charts line the wall, Red-marked trails promised wonders large and small. Laughter drifted freely over cedar air, while unexpected friendships seemed to form everywhere. Each bend revealed another place unseen, like turning fresh pages in a living dream. The yellow canoe behind cabin 9 carried bold imaginations past every sign, through hidden coves where young hearts roam, making distant corners of the lake feel home. Seasons changed and campfires dimmed with time, yet those quiet waters remain clear in my mind, still steering me toward horizons left to find. The yellow canoe behind cabin 9 carried bold imaginations past every sign, through hidden coves where young hearts roam, making distant corners of the lake feel home. Morning ripples shimmer where memories remain. That weathered vessel sails through me again.